Okay, and we're out. And welcome to Damage 365 extended segment as we are back with JT, Nick the Beard, and the Down Boyz. Welcome back to the show, guys. We were just talking about your experience with the Spirit Squad and just I guess the transition that they helped you guys go through and the fact that they were very respectful. Let's talk about the future of the Down Boyz. Where do you see you guys being in, I don't want to say 10 years, I'll say we'll go small, we'll say 5 years. Where do you guys see yourselves? Oh, wait.
You know, in the developmental center down in Florida with, you know, some of the guys from WWE, Bill DeMott, you know, all those guys training us and getting us ready for some TV time, and hopefully the Down Boyz will be taking over NXT by that time. You know, we have goals, we have high hopes, and, you know, we have certain time constraints and when we want to accomplish them and when we're going to set them. And, you know, within 5 years, hopefully we'll be able to, you know, not perfect our craft, but learn it to a well enough stage where it'll escalate us onto the next level. So, you know, that's where I pretty much see us in the next 5 years.
Hey, let me tell you something. I've seen you guys perform in person, and you guys are wonderful at what you do, at every part. And in 5 years, I could see you NXT, WWE. You guys can be there as long as you work hard at it, and I see that you work hard at everything you do. So as long as you keep up what you're doing, you will be where you want to be.
And I think with a lot of wrestlers nowadays, they go with the flow, and they might not necessarily have goals set. And you guys have goals set. You know where you want to be in 5 years, and I feel like that's really going to work in your favor when you get to stages like NXT down in Florida and possibly up to WWE. They're going to see that you've worked hard and worked towards those goals that you set for yourself.
They got the look. The ladies are going to love them. You're in for a hell of a ride.
Yeah. And now, real quick too about like goal setting, you know, like just to kind of cap off on that, like, you know, in order to set, like, when you set a goal for anything, it gives you, you know, drive, dedication, you know, and passion. Because, like, you set a goal, like, you visually see yourself reaching it, and if you visualize yourself reaching it, you'll reach it. If you don't have anything set, you're kind of just going along with the flow. You're just kind of coasting along, and you can't actually progress. I feel, you know, by you setting a goal, you can give yourself a measuring stick and really push yourself along the way. And you know, by having a goal, it really gets you to the point where you want to be because you're pushing that much harder to reach it.
No,
exactly. I think it shows you guys have good heads on your shoulders too. You're motivated to get to where you want to be.
Exactly. You know, motivation is key, man. Like, you know, anything in life starts with belief. As long as you believe, you know, anything can happen. You know, and having a goal and passion, it all starts with belief. You got to believe you can do something before you do it.
Exactly. You believe it. You motivate yourself. You got it.
well, that all comes from upbringing. You know, your parents instill certain ethics in your life, and one of them is being, you know, having goals and being motivated to accomplish your goals. And I can see that you guys, you know, your parents were probably, you know, very heavy in saying, like, you know, if you want something in life, nobody's going to hand it to you. You're just going to have to go out and earn it and take it and run with it.
Oh, yeah. No, and always put the seat down when you're done going to the bathroom. That was something else they always taught me.
They taught you right.
Oh, God.
They taught you right.
I still remember these things.
Well, you know, I mean, you guys are still young, so you know, you're not old enough to forget stuff yet.
I know young people that forget stuff. Like me.
Like me.
Yeah. All right.
Like all of us.
You shut up. Well, you know, the one thing is, again, like what Ricky was saying, is that if you guys keep your heads on your shoulders, you stay away from the bad influences, you stay away from the wrestlers who think they know it all and they've done it all, and they have no respect for the business and they have no respect for their coworkers, and you continue to be, as I call it, a sponge. He said coachable. I call that being a sponge. Absorb as much information that you can get out of any of these former WWE, TNA, WCW, ECW stars, and just learn as much as you can. Take whatever you can use with your careers and just use it and show it, because wrestling, because it's been around so long and because there's so many people doing it, it's really, really hard to have a unique gimmick, a unique style, a unique finishing move. It's like, it's been there, it's done that, I've seen that, everybody's done it. So you got to work hard because you want people to pay attention to you guys and not, the other guys. So
You gotta be creative.
yeah, you got to be creative, and you got to, you got to live and learn, and I can see that with you guys because I've seen, I'd say what, three live events where you guys were in, and each match that you guys have, you've gotten better and better and better in every single match.
That's again, like, back to the goal. Like, that's our goal. As long as we're sitting in the same place on idle, you're not getting anywhere. And by working guys like the Spirit Squad, we're learning a lot because if we're trying to get to the WWE, you want to copy some of the good WWE guys are doing. You want to learn from them. If you want to learn how to be good at golf, you're not going to study Michael Jordan. You're going to study Tiger Woods. If you want to be good at basketball, you're going to study Michael Jordan. As simple as that. You're not going to learn from somebody who's not in the art themselves. And the Spirit Squad guys were masters of the art. They were on top of WWE for a long period of time, working some of the top guys. And for me and Steve, that was, it's really the true measure of, that's the biggest moment of our career. That's the best night of our lives, and that's definitely the best match of our lives so far. And to have it in front of our home crowd and have all that's going on, all the motivation, everything was there for us. We learned so much, and we train all the time. Ricky Reyes, I got to give a big hand out to him. He's been training us a lot. A lot of guys over at VPW too. We're learning so many things every day, every week. It's just we got to keep getting better. You can't ever stop, because when you're not working, somebody else is. If you're working hard, somebody else is working harder. That's the Down Boyz mentality, and that's what keeps pushing us forward. Amen.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, you have to, because there's so many people doing this, you have to be the one that stands out of the crowd, in a good way. You don't want to be the asshole in the crowd. You want to be the one that shines in the crowd. And, right now you guys are on a very, very steady path of success. And you guys got some really, really good pop at the show this week in Kenilworth. And, again, I guess, in your minds it was like, all right, there's a lot of pressure here. I mean, not only with Spirit Squad, but I'm performing in front of, half the house was probably friends and family of yours.
Oh, yeah, we brought, the kitchen sink, so to speak. We brought everybody. Because it's, again, that moment for us was the true thing. And a quick story is, like, it's funny, years ago, me and Steve used to walk to that building to watch shows. And, a couple years later, here we are main eventing that show against XWB Superstars. And that dreams come true, and you never stop fighting because you never know when you're going to win. And that moment for us was the victory. So hey man, we really made it somewhere. We've been fighting this whole time for years, and look what we accomplished.
Well, we used to walk to the shows, and I remember a particular incident where we were walking in the rain, and we finally got to the building, and Tony forgot the tickets, and we had to walk all the way back in the rain to get the tickets and come back to watch the show. But now thankfully we don't need tickets to get into the building. So
now you guys are main eventing the show because you are that damn good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, we really do. We try to keep a good head on our shoulders. Like you guys said, the bad in the business. There's so many people in the business that are doing bad things, and whether it's drugs, alcohol, or a lot of bad habits they pick up, whatever the case is, we stay away from that. We don't, because we know the fact that the WWE events, nobody wants that stuff. They're not going to want a guy who's putting poison in their body. And how do you put poison in your body and expect to perform on an ultimate level? You just can't.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's why you got to shy away from it.
And I just want to say one thing. I've only gotten to see you guys once. This is JT. I've only gotten to see you guys live once. And I would love to see a rematch of that match. It was a handicap match. The Down Boyz against the son of Kamala, LaFu.
that was...
Yeah,
you guys could take him out. You could definitely take him out.
I'll tell you right now, our goal by the end of JCW, our goal for JCW, not only to be on top, but to defeat the Sons of Kamala. That is our goal for JCW.
You will do it.
Ricky, before on the show, we were listening the whole time, saying, there's not a team that can beat them right now, and we want to be that team. We want to surprise the world and take them out someday.
We're going to be training every day. We're going to be getting bigger. We're going to be hitting the gym. We're going to grow, not only as wrestlers, as athletes, as boys. We're going to turn into men, and we'll be coming for them in years and time in the future.
Like you said, as long as you believe.
controversy. Here we go. Let's stir the pot. Sons of Kamala.
Yeah,
The
we're
Down Boys are coming for you. It might not be now. It might not be tomorrow. It might not even be a month from now. But you guys better walk looking over your shoulder because the Down Boys are coming for you.
And you better recognize.
Yeah, you might need a translator to tell them that, though.
Well, I could just, I'll send Kimchi a text.
Maybe we'll get him on the show. We can tell him ourselves.
Tell us, man. We'll be there.
Yeah, I don't think having the Sons of Kamala on the show is really going to do anything for ratings.
Well, we could have the Sons of Kamala on the show and the Down Boys.
Because we would need a translator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a lot of oogie boogie and clicking going on, and
I'm sure we can find a oogie boogie.
Belly slapping, and
I'll find a belly slapping thesaurus if I can find one at Walmart.
yeah, I think like 3 slaps to the left and 1 over to the right means
I'm hungry.
Either I'm hungry or haha you fell down. But they definitely are entertaining, and I definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of anything that puts them airborne.
No. I seen you guys were.
They're extremely athletic for their size. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Nick, you have any questions?
How have you guys seen yourself progress since you started in the business? Like just in the ring, outside of the ring, in the locker room, where have you seen? How have you seen yourself progress in the past couple of years?
We always film all of our matches because that's the best way to learn is from your previous things. And it's kind of funny, I said like years ago we used to walk to the buildings when we first started, man. Looking back on it, man, we looked like clowns. Like we really did. Like some of the stuff we used to wear and we used to think we were cool, like Under Armour T-shirts. Like we used to wear some goofy looking stuff, man. I remember one time
I was a good looking clown, though. You can't.
you are. We drew on like our T-shirt. Like, we didn't know any better, and we've seen ourselves grow from young kids who are 14 years old, 15 years old, just starting out, having no idea what to do, going to where we are now. Again, main event against the Spirit Squad in our hometown, and that growth period is significant change. Like from what we used to be, if we said, we went back in time and said, years from now we're going to be in this building main event, that you would have looked at us and said, are you crazy, kid? Are you who? And that's the crazy part. Is we really shocked a lot of people, and friends and family alone. They used to tell us, I don't know if you guys got it. Like I don't know, and now they're there. They're like, wow, I can't believe where you guys have gone. And it's like, we said we ignored the naysayers. We ignored them and put it to the side and said, listen, I remember sitting down with Steve saying, dude, we're going. We're going to take this thing and ride it as best we can, and we're going to learn from who wants to help us, and we're going to run with the runners.
And just look at where you are now and where they are.
Exactly, and that's the progression right there. It's the true story, man. It's from, again, little kids growing up to what we are now, and only for what's to come. Main event against the Spirit Squad is a huge, stepping stone, but from what comes after this, man, is insane. Like, we can only hope for the future.
Well, you guys got to continue to evolve, and that's the key word. You have to adapt to the business, change to the business, around the business, to the needs of the business, and you guys will do very well. But I will make one career suggestion.
What's up?
I mentioned to you guys at the show on Friday. Please go to Staples, spend like $25-$30, and have a nice poster made with all the links to your websites.
Yeah, that was that was the last minute thing.
The last time we got Tony's girlfriend to.
My girlfriend, she wanted to be cute, made for me, and I got to give a lot of support out to her and my family and our friends to help us out. But I told her that too. I said, babe, I love them, but we need something that has a little bit of text font there where people can read.
It doesn't look like a kindergartner wrote that.
At least she cares about you.
Oh, that she does, man. I gotta say that she does. She really supports everything I do, and
That could be your #1 fan right there.
it really helps, when you have a support system like we do at home and like we do in general now, it pushes us to the extreme,
Yeah, she's the first member of the Down Girls.
Oh.
That's right. I read something about that on, I'm not sure if it was your Facebook page or your website, that said the Down Boys and the Down Girls.
Open up for the girl fans we have, with little girls. And, sometimes they don't want to wear the boys shirt. We're opening up the Down Girls thing. Maybe give the girl fans, something that they can mess around with, and definitely, spread out, so branch out.
That's a wonderful idea.
It's a good marketing idea.
Absolutely. These guys are smart.
These guys got T-shirts, but they have a handwritten poster board sign.
So what? His girlfriend made it for him. Who cares, bro? If you love it, then it's all good.
You got to get T-shirts with your website address on the back and have them all walk around the complex with them advertising on the back of their T-shirts.
It's one of a kind, man. Ain't nobody else got it but you.
Very true. Try to stand out.
That's right.
Okay, so do you know what you guys are doing as far as January 24th in Manville? Do you know who you guys are taking on, if you're part of the show yet?
We're on every JCW show from here on out.
Okay.
That's what Ricky told us, which again is a big piece for us, considering some of the superstars they've helped make and where the company's been in general. Where JCW is going to be in the future. It's just incredible. It's supposed to be on their show all the time. It's great. We don't know who we're working yet, but no matter who it is, we're going to put on a great match and definitely be the match of the night. That's our goal every night, is to go out there and be remembered.
Let's recommend the Sons of Kamala. No, let's wait. Let's wait a little bit.
We can wait a little bit. I'm still feeling we need the last match against them.
I can imagine. I'd be feeling it until next year.
You should take on. I still want to get Danny in the ring. Danny DeMonto. We got to get him. I think you guys should have a handicap match and beat the crap out of him.
Actually, I think we might be working DeMonto in February when we come back to Union, which is one of our home.
21st.
It should be burn a football jersey match. The loser gets their football jersey burned.
Yes.
He might fit tonight if plans go awry for him, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a good game, though.
I'm gonna be glued to his Facebook page because I know he's gonna be posting every little grunt and every little the referee screwed us and all those other comments.
He's a Cowboys fan?
Oh yes.
Oh, burn the Romo tee. Burn the Romo jersey.
Oh man, I think Danny's going to be reincarnated as Tony Romo's child or the next Cowboys superstar. Probably.
Well, I guess that'll mean if he's reincarnated as Tony Romo's child that he will not perform well in December. Or anytime it's cold.
Oh man, he's gonna kill me.
You don't know me, so he ain't killing me. I'm all right.
Oh, guys, thank you very much for coming on the show. Happy New Year to you both and to your family and friends. And we look forward to seeing you in Manville on the 24th, no matter who you're taking on. Damage 365 are official Down Boy fans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, guys. Really appreciate it.
All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for coming on the show, and we'll see you soon.
No problem. Take care. And I knew you.
You too, guys.
You too.
Good New Year, guys.
That was the rest of the Down Boys segment interview here on our extended Damage 365 segment, episode number 38/B, I guess you can call it.
Yeah, we got A and B. Those are my favorite performers in JCW.
They are.
I love those
They're fun
guys.
to watch. I like Too Hot Scott. He's fun. I like Ricky Reyes. I like all the. It's funny because I like all the smaller, fast, athletic guys better than the big, throw you around the ring type guys.
And they say they learn a lot from Ricky Reyes, and that's the guy you want to learn from because he's been around for a long time, and he's accomplished a lot. So
I've been around the world
and
back, and when we interviewed him a little while back, he really gave us a real insight into the company.
Yeah, he wrestled in the Tokyo Dome, and he said his one dream is to wrestle at Madison Square Garden. So
which is still possible.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You never know. I mean, JCW, if it continues to trend the way it's trending, every show I've been to, there's been more and more people there, more and more of a following. We get to the point they're going to have to get bigger venues, and who knows, maybe one day, we're sitting here talking in 2015 that JCW live from Madison Square Garden. I mean, you never know.
And we'll be live there.
Oh yeah, well, my ass would be planted like on a table. I want to be at the Spanish announce table.
I want somebody to spear you through a table or something.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I want my dark match with Sergeant Jimmy Storm. I love that idea.
I still wanted Al Snow to body slam you.
It can happen. It's like McDonald's.
Oh my God.
I gotta say the stupid stuff. I'm back, guys.
Yeah,
I'm back.
That's
What would we do without you?
Whatever you did without me.
Yeah. Run a program without stupidity.
We need that. I'm comic relief.
Oh Jesus. All right, let's wrap up this extended segment, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for listening to season number 1 and 38 episodes plus of Damage 365 Radio. For Nick the Beard and JT,
The real number 8,
and Nanny, who joined us very earlier in the season, and Sergeant Jimmy Storm, and Dave DeChico, and Solomon Chertok, and everybody else that has helped us here so far in season number 1. We look forward to bringing you season number 2, January 5th, 2014, next weekend with Melissa Coates at a radio station near you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and my entire staff, we wish you a happy, healthy, and safe New Year.
Have a good New Year, everyone.